Everyone. I hope you're all doing really well. Today, I want to speak about how you should never fixate on the karmic situation of your divine masculine. And I know that, most of the times this fixation may not even be a personal fixation you have, but owing to various YouTube videos that put it, on their titles and otherwise, or draw you into knowing what the drama is, with your divine masculine and a supposed karmic partner. They'll create various scenarios, with regards to telling you that they channeled this or they sensed this or this is what the cards are saying, this is what they discussed. What is the vibration that this is putting you in? Please see and also examine. You already know about the law of attraction. You already know that where attention goes, where your focus is, this is exactly the thing which is going to grow in your life. So, do you think you should fixate on the karmic situations of your divine masculine? Do you really care about what is happening? And why do you care about it? Why is your focus not on you? This is all you have to do on this journey. You have to take your power back. You have to bring the focus back to you. Your divine masculine is not a separate person and he's not your enemy. He's not somebody that you have to look down upon or that you have to blame for your problems or you have to try to know about what is happening in their life. They're learning some difficult lessons if they are in negative situations in their life. Imagine when you were in very bad situations in your life, when you were dating a karmic person. This could be way before you met your twin or whatever, or it could be even now you could be trapped in karmic situations. Would you like anybody to analyze you and analyze what you're going through and have that fixation about the pain and the trauma and the suffering that you're currently or in the past that you would have experienced in a karmic situation? We all know karmic situations are bad. Look back at your karmic boyfriends or girlfriends from the past and understand, how traumatizing they are because you are in a place of unawareness at that time. You do not know yourself, you do not love yourself, you do not know your boundaries, you do not know how to value yourself. So you've attracted those karmic partners. But what is the point of now doing this kind of a fixation and this obsession for your divine masculine and treating this person as a separate person from you and still expecting that a twin flame union will come your way? Then you're really fooling yourself. If you are very fixated on what is happening, if the divine masculine has had karmic justice, has the karmic partner suffered enough, because you were suffering, it's all utter nonsense. Kindly do not get into this. Approach your journey with utmost spirituality, which means that utmost purity of thought, action, and emotion is what you should aspire to get to. If you are still stuck in very low vibrational 3D patterns and you're still stuck on the drama aspect of what is happening in somebody's personal life and all of that, then you are not ready for union at all. Union is very, very far away from you, however triggering you find this to be. But the good news is that the moment you drop this and you completely fixate your entire attention back to yourself and you start to come into a place of unconditional love for your divine masculine, because this person is you. It's a parallel incarnation of your soul. It's not some other person that you have to blame or you have to victimize or you have to do any of those things to. It's you. The compassion that you have for yourself is the compassion you should have for your twin, right? So don't go around and watch these readings and lower your vibration and your thought process by fixating on the karmic situations, because I'm telling you one thing, 99% of the times whatever readings you're really listening to about karmic situations are false. Okay, they are not channeled, because I do not think that the divine channels this. I have also had clairaudience now for close to 2 years, and I also directly communicate with my spirit guides. Not once have my spirit guides said one thing negative to me about anything in my life. They have never given me a message which was a warning. They have never given me a message which was negative about anybody. It has just come from the divine source and it has been very, very positive, very uplifting, and such wisdom that it is absolutely spiritual and it is a very ascended wisdom. Wisdom that I could not have thought about on my own. Alright, so there is no such channeling which is coming about a karmic partner ever. Alright, if there are some people who are still channeling it, I do not know, I do not want to comment. But this is my experience that your spirit guides and your higher self will never ever say anything anybody is wrong in life. The soul is here for just experiences. If you are listening to this and you are drawn to what I have to speak about twin flames and twin flame union and you find that it resonates with you, then understand that whatever my intent is, behind sharing this wisdom with you or behind sharing my own experiences with you or my own understanding of it, the intent is that you take this journey as a spiritual awakening journey, because this is what it is. If you want to keep looping on your twin flame journey, keep having small contact, oh, today my divine masculine messaged me, but then 1 week later he's gone, I haven't heard from him again, and then again I'm in that same cycle, or I'm in very long separation for years and years and years, and I have had no progress, on my twin flame journey, or I'm making very, very slow progress. If you want to be in that cycle, then yes, you can fixate all that you want on the karmic partner. But I am telling you, the divine does not hate the karmic partner, and the divine does not love you more than the karmic partner. There is no such thing. You're all the creation of the divine. Whether it's somebody who is even a criminal or somebody who is a saint, there is no distinction between the two. You always have to separate the sin from the sinner. All right, and this is how, there are so many stories in the folklore, traditional folklores, about the divine always creating space for even criminals. The Buddha, for instance, created space for a person who killed, I don't know, like 100 people, and took him in his protection, and that person became an ardent devotee of Buddha. So there is always room for improvement for everybody. So nobody is wrong. Just because you judge somebody to be a certain way, you judge them to be superficial or, whatever else, they are not inferior to you. If you still have to prove your superiority to another woman or another man to get by in life, to feel better about yourself or about your connection, you still think that your connection is something, which needs to be defended or which needs to be proven to the karmic partner, then you're in a very low vibrational state. This is the truth that may trigger a lot of you. You're not superior to anybody. If you ever compare yourself to anyone and you think, I'm superior to this girl, or I'm superior to the karmic partner, or whatever it is, then that means there is a lot of insecurity within you, and you are still trying to look at the various, facades of identity that you have created around your job, around your work, around your looks, around your money, around your morality, around your superiority, around your superior spiritual status. You're just creating utter nonsense identities, and you're saying, because I have these identities, yeah, I'm better than someone else. Do not go into all of that. You're going to again waste a lot of time. The ego is very self delusional. It'll put you in this self delusional state where you can spend years trying to think how better you are than other people. But always remember, psychologically speaking, it's the first principle of when you're trying to study self esteem, that the superiority complex is always rooted in an inferiority complex. So if you feel superior to somebody, it's because you already feel less and you have the need to prove yourself to be superior to others. All right. So do not have that juvenile teenage behavior, right now on this twin flame journey. You're meant to be letting all of this go. You're meant to be coming into a space of compassion for everyone involved, including karmic or non-karmic partners. I don't even know, like why these terms have come up. Essentially, they are all lessons that you're basically learning in life, right? So just be grateful for the lesson that you're learning. Be grateful for the lessons that your, twin is learning. And half the time, if you're in a separation and you do not even know if your twin has a karmic partner or not a karmic partner, do not fixate on these readings, because they will give you a sense that your twin has a karmic, and they may not even have one. They may have completely different wounds, or they may have small, small lessons to learn from various people here and there, But the readings will inflate it to be something massive or, something crazy, and you're just going to be pulled into drama that may not even be real. This is the delusion in the twin flame journey, that you have to cut through. You have to cut through the BS, quite literally. This is the BS of the twin flame journey, to fixate on the karmic partner, or to find karmic partners, or to imagine karmic partners, or if there are already marriages or relationships, or new relationships or whatever that your twin enters, to call them karmic people, call them bad people, see them as inferior to you. You're just not ready then. Imagine, when you want to come into union, the kind of a vibration you have to have is unconditional love. It doesn't have to be that you only love your twin. You love everybody and everything on this planet. Nobody is bad and nobody is good. This is all the dichotomy that the ego has created. All right? Do not give in to all of this, and do not be attached to the identities that you have created in the process of your life with regards to whatever it is, that you're doing, your status, money, looks, your body, whatever it is. These are all false identities that you're attaching yourself to. You have to reach a state of absolute purity to invite in union. That state of absolute purity is a state of great realization. It's a state of love, like I mentioned. It's a state of peace. It's a state of loving yourself, loving your company, working on a soul mission. Whatever be your soul mission, it doesn't have to be helping other people necessarily, but just being your true, authentic self. That by itself can be very liberating for people, and it can very well also trigger others, right? So, do not be in this delusion. I know that a large part of the readings are focused on karmic partners or on what is happening, what is not happening, that they had a channeling, that they had this, that they want to share this with you. I do not know what purpose that is serving, because when I was in this loop of listening to these readings and discovering words like karmic, etc., I do not think that these readings ever put me in a high vibrational state, or they uplifted me, or they gave me hope, but they put me in a low vibrational state. Even if a reading says something like, oh, the karmic cycle is ending, what does it do? It's putting me in a false hope. If you're going to stay in a state of hope all the time, that means you are discrediting the present moment. You're saying the present moment, wherever you're at, is bad, but the future will be something different. But this is breaking news for you right here, that the future will not be any different from the present moment if you're not in a state of conscious awareness in the present. All right, this is just really, it's the basis of all spiritual teachings, that you have to be rooted in the present. You have to be in gratitude. You have to be high vibrational now. You have to look at your wounds right now. You have to be very ready to do that deep inner healing transformational work that you're resisting. This is the only thing that will bring any change in the future. But most of all, you have to be in the present moment. You can't discredit the present and imagine the future to be anything different. And if this is what these readings are doing to you, understand that the ones delivering the readings are also not spiritually attuned to higher wisdom. They're also not people, who are connected to, sources that are original, that are pure in nature. But they are also just regurgitating information that they have picked up from here and there. They're operating and they're giving you the wisdom of their brains and the mind, which is all, rehashed from various sources. It's not experiential wisdom. It's not the wisdom of enlightened saints and enlightened beings, or of spiritual texts, of the highest order, where the truth really lies, where you can have a glimpse of truth. Even if you do not experience the truth yourself, at least we should read such texts or be exposed to such material to have that glimpse, right? So if that is not the wisdom which is being translated to you when you're listening to karmic partner readings, I can guarantee you 100% the divine doesn't hate anybody. The divine has room for everyone, has compassion for everyone. This is the gist of all religions as well, all major faiths and religions, and spiritual gurus and leaders. They all speak of this. This is the most basic thing. So if this most basic thing is not something which people are speaking of, but this going against it and making somebody look worse, or making you look better and giving your ego a boost, or you're bringing you down in some way, then you're better off not listening to any such readings. This is all I wanted to speak about. You can get in touch with me to book a one-on-one session. My email address is imacompletelife@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next podcast video. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, and take care.